Good morning. Hey, Kim. Good morning. Hey, Bright Eyes. Good morning. Hey, Ace of Spades. Good morning. I hope you all are doing well. Back to work today for me. Back to work today for me. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to my channel, Knotty Love Movement. Please, as you load up in the room, please thumbs up the video, share if you care, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're on our path to 3,000 subs. Thank you all for joining me this morning. Came on a little early because we got some stuff to get into, okay? Because we got Ice Spice clapping back at Cleotrapa, which I'm surprised because her first friend that tried to expose her, she gave her no energy. It's interesting, and so many people are coming out with their opinions of the situation, and we're going to get into it. Also, Remy Ma, I'm so disappointed in her. At the end of the day, it seems like she's unraveling. Her and Fat Joe came out with a new song. I think she's fighting to stay relevant, to be quite honest. But her lyrics are very dark. She brought up the incident that she was arrested for and did time for. There's a lack of remorse there. All right. Also, I want to get into Love and Hip Hop. Kirk and Rasheeda. Kirk is cheating again, child. It was made official on last night's episode. We're gonna get into it. And how much is enough? How much will Rasheeda continue to take? When will she decide to leave his cheating behind? Oh. Then we're going to get into Fani Willis' daughter being arrested, child. And she pregnant. I told y'all, something ain't clean in the water down there in Fulton County. And it's coming out everywhere. It's hemorrhaging everywhere in the water, in the politics. And don't forget, we still got a whole trial for Trump that needs to happen, okay? The prosecutor tried to redirect and change things around in the YSL trial yesterday. I was watching, and I don't think they did a very good job of it. I don't know, but it's just not looking good. When you got the witness on the stand questioning Thug, there is issue. But Woody's testimony is finally over, but his testimony will go down in the history of testimonies, okay? There are so many sound bites that came from Woody's testimony. It's nuts. But like I said, something ain't clean in the water. So please thumbs up the video. Also, I need to address something because I kind of misunderstood something on Sunday when I came on. I was told that one of my mods was passing. So it doesn't look like, as far as what I know, that she completely transitioned over, but still I want to correct that. I want to send prayers out to Michelle's family. I'll try to get an update to see how she's doing. But the wording, I got confused, but the wording was that she was passing. So I don't know if that's finalized or not. So I just want to always be like open and honest with my naughty crew. But at the end of the day, my feelings were still the same. I'm still sad. I still miss her. All that stuff remains the same. I'm just waiting to get the final word from the family. So how's everybody doing? Oh, Bright Eyes feel better. Sorry. I don't have no excuse because I done had a long weekend, okay? But I got a lot done yesterday. I got my laundry done, I got food shopping done, got the house clean and stuff like that. So it really wasn't a day off. I really just kind of had to tend to some things. But I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. Ginger tea, all that good stuff. Turmeric, everything to boost your immune system. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the show. Yes, yes, always well wishes. Let's start with Ice Spice first because it's crazy. And happy belated. Yesterday was Krishan Jr.'s birthday. He turned 1. I was kind of sad about that. Like, you don't got none of your parents with you. Like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Let's get into Ice Spice first, okay? Oh, and we got one more trending topic I'm going to get into. Thank you, James, for sending me the story. This racist chick, we going to read her the riot act. Like, I feel like she capping and she going to do anything to become relevant again. All right. Are y'all here for Ellen DeGeneres doing a Netflix series about her toxic work environment? I'm not. I'm definitely not. All right, so Ice Spice decided to clap back at Cleotrapa. What a name. Um, and Cleotrapa came out basically trying to expose Ice Spice and her team. Um, I felt like there was a sense of entitlement there. I'll give you guys a reminder, like, of what she was saying, because I just think is just disgusting. But she came out saying more, and I'm just like, shut up, girl. You look stupid. Because after that, she took to Twitter. And Ice Spice, she responded. And I just say, if it's no truth to it, why say anything? But here's a recap for those of you who missed the show yesterday. This is Cleotrapa calling herself airing Ice Spice out. I get a call from Ice very early in the morning. Cleo, come on tour with me. I miss you. Come. And I'm just like, girl, I'm not about to come on tour with you and watch you perform all month. Like, I got stuff that I could be doing. I could be getting money. I have opportunities in New York. I have brand deals. I have things that I need to focus on. So for me to travel all over the United States with you to watch you perform kind of crazy. She's like, no, I want you to perform. And I gagged. You want me to perform? She ain't never, ever, ever, ever brought me out on stage. I was like, oh, wait. Okay. Like, I guess this girl, in my head, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, I guess she's really trying to make up for that fake shit that got exposed like right a month ago. Like, she's really trying to like. Right. So mind you, one of Ice Spice's other friends came out and try to expose her, and it was an epic fail. And I think Ice Spice should have kept this same energy, but I felt a sense of entitlement with Cleotrapa. Now, the previous friend exposed text messages of Ice Spice talking against Cleotrapa, and so to me, it's just like, if that was exposed, why would you go on tour with her? You're thirsty. You're thirsty. You're thirsty. Okay. Here's part 2. Happened with her ex-best friend exposing her. It's kind of like sick too, because why do you think everybody's jealous of you? I didn't even know that she was mad at me. She's just in messages talking about me. Thinking that a lot of the things that Ice was doing was calculated. Well, I kept thinking like she was trying to make it up for being like caught being fake. It's like every time she's like inviting me out, because we never chilled on some like chill shit. And on that note, because you know what you know, or whatever. When a person show you who they are, believe them. Why would you go on tour? And for free at that. And you mad because you didn't get paid. You mad because you didn't get afforded all these opportunities. But your paperwork should have been in order, ma'am. I just think she's entitled and dumb. That's just my honest opinion. So then she took to Twitter talking about Ice Spice's origin, right? And where she's from. So Cleopatra claims Ice Spice's dad is Hispanic, not Nigerian, like Ice Spice originally claimed. She said her father is a Hispanic man. I seen him on tour. This is Ice Spice.
From New York, your nationality. Oh, my dad is black, and my mom is Dominican.
Oh, okay.
So you black?
Yeah, I'm black.
Do you know that? What's your background? Like, where are you from?
I'm from New York.
Like your nationality.
Oh, my dad is black, and my mom is Dominican.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So she said her dad is black and her mom is Dominican. At this point, I feel like Cleotrapa is grasping at straws because she looks dumb. She looks dumb out here, okay? So she dishes more tea amid the fallout. She said, you was shaking on your bus thinking Cardi sent people to get you jumped. Ciao.
So take pictures. Take pictures. Like, enjoy the moment. Each one of the moment. Even him, I know you can work it. So take pictures. Take pictures. Always like.
She said the whole time it was a lady and her kids just trying to get an autograph. Like, help. Who told you to start with that lady anyways? Nobody you picked with her. I don't understand this ebonics, okay? So then Cleotrapa goes on to say, imagine being called big by someone that was just big. I'm going to bed, bro. Ozempic. Got y'all gassed and fat phobic now. BET, but whatever.
But the whole thing that's blowing me right now is like talking about some dark.
This is Ice Spice.
Trying to compare a tour bus to a slave ship. Like, what are you talking about right now? What? That is crazy to me, bro. That's so crazy to me. Like, you really gonna be friends with somebody for 2 years, but the whole time you feel like they soulless and dark? Like, you sound dumb as hell. If anything, we both need saving. Like, what the are you talking about, bro? Like, we was at the movie theaters. We was siphoned. And they going on rants, bro. But the whole thing that's
okay.
Right now,
so this is Ice Spice clapping back. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. She took to her Twitter Spaces to clap back.
1,000 listeners, and I'm sharing my stage with you, and you feeling so entitled. Like, you thinking that my peoples that work for me is supposed to work for you too? Like, that's so crazy to me. Like, how I'm in the shower, you gon' barge in while I'm butt ass naked, trying to press me about some bags that you gotta carry some bags. What? Like, nah, that's that shit, bro. But that's all I could do, y'all. All I could do is sigh about it, because it's just like, what can you do, bro? It's like, damn. Crash outs and they going on rants, bro. Crash outs and they going on rants. But fuck it, though. At the end of the day, it's whatever, bro. Like, this shit comes with it, you know? Like, y'all see clearly, this 1,000 listeners, and I'm sharing my stage with you, and you feeling so fuck it. But the whole thing that's blowing me right now is like talking about some dark energy, trying to compare a tour bus to a slave ship. Like, what are you talking about right now? What?
It's nonsense.
That is, yeah. I'm about to actually go to sleep for real this time, but I'm about to announce the Europe tour dates, because for me the shit go on, bro. Regardless,
period.
The shit is still gonna go on. That's the gag. So tomorrow I will most likely be. I'm about to actually go to sleep.
All right.
He told me, don't leave your bags at the venue. You might need some. You don't leave your bags at the hotel. You might need something in it. And now we're at the venue.
Look, the whole thing I get out of this, Ice Spice, you need to tighten up your camp. You need to get people to sign NDAs. But Cleotrapa, this is not a good look for you coming out and exposing Ice Spice, because nobody's going to want to work with you because they're going to be afraid that you're going to expose them. So it's just really not a good look for the girls when they do this. I don't even think Ice Spice should have addressed it, to be quite honest. Because it's petty. Like, you mad because the people that work for Ice Spice didn't carry your bags? Ma'am, you were there to be her guest performer. And you were dumb enough to not get paid and get contracts. That's all your fault. That's all your fault. Okay? So, folks started clapping back. And trolling the situation. Oh, my hands are so itchy this morning. Please thumbs up the video. So Ice Spice manager decided to chime in. Shout out to the Shade Room. Ice Spice manager seemingly speaks out about Cleotrapa's comments about her touring experience. Ciao. His name is Jays Rosemont Jr. He said, some artists get it, some artists don't. So then he says, we gave her an opportunity to showcase her talent to all age crowd. She could have said something in the lines of, hey, this is last minute invite. I won't come out the next show day, but I start on this later tour date so our teams can handle logistics and I can be prepared for it. Exactly. Nobody had no gun to her head. Nobody had no gun to her head. So then he goes on to say, two artists can't speak on logistics and business and agree on it same day without proper representation thoroughly talking through. Management needed to properly advise their client and get ahead of any potential hiccups. I'm not allowing my client to go out on the road without me advancing it. I feel him. I really felt like Cleotrapa, whoever her team is, they didn't do her due diligence. They should have handled the business before she jumped on tour. And now you all in your feelings and call yourself exposing someone when it's your fault. You look crazy out here. I'm sorry. And I don't think anybody else is going to work with you. Then he goes on to say, if another bigger artist hit my client saying come on tour with her or him with 1 day to prepare, as a manager, I would advise my client this is risky. I would then connect with the other artist management and agent immediately to advance logistics to see if it makes sense to avoid hiccups. I agree.
Bro, it's like, damn.
I agree. I don't feel like this girl handled her business and now she butthurt about it. Hey, Tarshella. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Please thumbs up the video. Yes, we getting into Ice Spice and Cleotrapa going back and forth. We went over this yesterday. Cleotrapa calls herself exposing Ice Spice and her tour, and it was so horrible, and she worked for free, basically, because she didn't handle her business. She didn't handle her business. So then Ice Spice father claps back at Cleotrapa for saying he isn't black. He said, I'm a black man. Keep me out of your BS. So this is Ice Spice father. Period. What does he have to do with anything? His name is Gaston. He said, at I am Cleotrapa. We met twice in the green room. We barely spoke. Who said I'm Hispanic? Not Ice Spice, not your daughter. She should know, of all people. So then he says, Kim, I'm going to dead this right now. I'm a black man, born and raised in the Bronx. Keep me out of this BS. Terrible, yo. She looks like a whole fool. She looked like a whole fool. She didn't really even have no bases, yo. Did y'all see Krispy Kreme came out with a Barbie edition? Hey, James. Did y'all see Krispy Kreme came out with a Barbie edition? It was so cute. I saw them in the store yesterday. I was tempted to get them, but they came out nice. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Please thumbs up the video. Who else chimed in on this Ice Spice mess? Okay. Ooh, Winter Blanco from the Bad Girls Club. She decided to chime in. Let's hear what she got to say. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for this one. This is Winter Blanco, for those of you who don't know. She reacts to Ice Spice and Cleotrapa drama. And I kind of agree with her. Let's hear what she have to say.
Even though I know you was trying to be funny,
Hey,
I
Tara.
know you're gonna be asking
Hey,
Cleo if
Deshaun.
she's hurt after she had to carry them big ass bags. I know the back was aching.
So obviously I've been getting tagged in all of the Ice and Cleo stuff, so of course I'm gonna speak on it because them bitches spoke on me. And I'm gonna always speak on people who speak on me, no matter what.
Thumbs up the video,
I
please.
know. People be in the comments like, Winter, I was talking about something. I'm gonna always talk about people who talk about me, aren't you? This is a selling. I just think it's so funny. I think Karma is crazy. Karma is so crazy. And also, I'm just like, going to the internet after a friend breakup,
Mirror's bad. Even though
but once you go to the internet like a true lame, it's just like unforgivable. Like, you act like somebody like, and then it's like, oh my gosh, the thing that I hate about this generation is people will throw out words to try to get you canceled. And keep on, I'm not trying to stick up for Ice Spice because her too, but people will just try to throw out words these days to try to make you like cancelable, like be like, you're my friend and you called me big. Girl, if you hear half of the things that me and my friends say to each other, you could joke around about stuff. Like, you might, I've had friends sit up there and tell me on the shoulder and say, you know, I'm just letting you know you're getting a little big. Does that mean that they're fat phobic? No. It means they're trying to look out. Okay? Maybe you are getting a little big. Or maybe they're joking around. Like, I'm just saying. And then, like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people tagged me in the Cleo video, and it's just so, like, I didn't watch them all because it just sounded so ridiculous to me. Like, ugh. But once you go to the internet,
I agree with her. Once you go to the internet, all bets are off. I don't even think Ice Spice should have even responded. Because her claims were, like, to me, petty. And there was no foundation to it. So why entertain nonsense? All right. This TikToker also broke down the situation and how he felt about it. Here we go.
Given that Ice Spice has the ice box where her heart used to be because she acting real cold to her friend. Cleo thought she was going on tour with her homegirl, when in reality, you should have just stayed at home, girl. If you don't know the history, Ice Spice and Cleo been friends for a cool minute. And so Ice Spice asked Cleo to open up for her Y2K tour and told her, I got you. You don't got to worry about nothing. Just come on and open up for the tour. So she went. So Cleo finished the tour, and today she talked about her experience, and we found out that seasoning salt nutmeg treated her terrible the whole time. I guess that attitude do sting, Mrs. Poopy.
But she told me, don't leave your bags at the venue. You might need don't leave your bags at the hotel. You might need something in it. Mm-hmm. And now we're at the venue, and I do need something in the suitcase. Like, I had a wardrobe malfunction, like she said I probably would have. That's that. She cursed me. I put my bag next to her 10 bags and the big black dresser. And yeah, I'm thinking everything is going to be moved back into the truck, and we could, leave, go back to the hotel. My bag was still there. All her bags was gone. I'm just like,
because they don't work for you. You need your team.
I'm like, can you take my bag? He said no. Ooh. I was like, what the fuck?
He don't work for you.
I feel like she could have simply said to the security, like, take Cleo's bag.
Yeah.
Don't forget Cleo's bag.
Hey, grown woman.
I got a sense that she just wanted me to struggle.
Yeah. The security guard is a loser for leaving her bag like that. He
not. He don't work for her.
Take her bag with Ice Spice stuff.
The situation where I said something about my bags was the reason why I got mistreated the entire tour after that. Because she's the type of person who doesn't like to be set. She doesn't want anything said to her. She feels too big. She feels too highly.
And apparently, once Cleo brought up the bag situation, that's when Ice Macchiato started acting weird to her the rest of the time.
I never have a dressing room. You know what was kind of weird? That she said that I was gonna be with her the whole time. Like, I was gonna be with her. You're gonna be with me. You're good. And when I would come inside the venue, her whole tour production team, they would act like they have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Like, did she not tell you guys that I'm supposed to be in her room? They're just like, oh, we don't have a room for you, but here, they'll give me like a bathroom. The bathroom that everybody's using. They'll give me the bathroom and say, well, you can get dressed inside this bathroom right here. And I'm just like, I'm supposed to be in her room though. Like, I'm confused. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm opening up a show for you, why don't I have my own room? Why am I getting dressed in the bathroom like I'm an alley cat? What's up? On top of that, why doesn't nobody know who I am? Why am I fighting for my life on a tour that you invited me on and said that I was good on? Come on. And then on top of me fighting for my life, I gotta fight for my stomach too, because you're not feeding me and you're sneaking to go eat because you don't want to include me. Everybody went to a steakhouse and left me, the hairstylist, and the makeup artist. That's crazy. Everybody went to go.
Look, these are things that Cleotrapa, your management should have worked out. And at the end of the day, Ice Spice team worked for her. And if these things weren't worked out, you shouldn't have went on tour. I don't agree with this content creator. I don't at all. Of course, the female Kanye, Akbar V, had to chime in. Child, shut up. When the last time Akbar V been on tour? When's the last Akbar V album y'all heard? She always sticking her nose and double dutching her way into things that she don't belong in. And at the end of the day, Cleotrapa's team should have made sure the logistics were right for her so that she could have had all these things, the dressing room, food, all that set up. When it come to business, there's no friends. I'm sorry. So Akbar V took to Twitter and double dutch her way in the situation. Let's see what she has to say. She said, I'm not going to lie. If all that happened, how Clea said it did, I would have beat the out of Ice Spice and maced the security so he couldn't break it up. So then you would have been in jail, you idiot. I would have maced the security first. And this is prime example of why you better know who your friends are. I ain't going for none of that ish. Shut up. Shut up. Because none of it makes sense. Let me see. Right. Okay. I think she was wrong treating her like that as her friend, right? And this is not the first friend that exposed Ice Spice for mistreating her. For mistreating her friends. Let me see if I saved that. But one of her other friends tried to expose her. But this is my problem. Your management should have handled their business. They should have did their due diligence in handling the logistics. And if it was just like 1 day notice, I would have said no. That's a clear sign that things aren't going to be set up right when it's last minute and things like that. And maybe Ice Spice did it as some get back. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Oh my God, child. Did y'all hear about Tamar Braxton's latest performance? Epic fail. Epic fail. She sounded horrible. And Tamar can sing. So I don't know what's going on with her. Okay, Baby Storm. That's who tried to expose Ice Spice first. Here she is. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. That's her at the top with the beads. Okay? So Baby Storm, who previously exposed Ice Spice for talking about Cleo. And see, that alone, like it was out there that Ice Spice ain't feeling her. Why would you go on tour with her? So she previously exposed Ice Spice for talking about Cleo and Nicki Minaj and said she tried to warn Cleo. So Baby Storm took the Twitter. She said, I tried to warn you. You just threatened to beat me up. Okay? Nevertheless, I'm sorry that happened to you. So then Cleopatra claps back, oh, I threatened to beat you up because you was doing all that because was mad at Ice. It didn't get, sorry guys, because these Ebonics, I don't know. It didn't give you had any respect for me, boo. You really could have DM'd me from the jump with the whole situation if you was on some real shit. Word, but thank you. Whatever. And so here's the text that Baby Storm exposed on Ice Spice. So, Cleotrapa, you knew what type of phony this was, and you went on tour with her anyway. It's giving you're thirsty. You were gonna clout chase off of her regardless. You knew how she felt. And so the text message goes as follows. Cleo FaceTime me. And this is from Ice Spice. And then Storm responded, how'd that go? She said, in the call, she said, I'm so happy for you. Sounded mad fake. OMG. And when we hung up, she said, I love you. Like, no, you don't. Okay. So Ice Spice called her fake. And so then Cleo, when these were posted, the text message, you so mad. That's what she said to Storm. You so mad and bothered. It's a key at this point. Don't ever let me see you, boo, because you need one conch on your head. There you have it. And now, look at karma coming back at you. She ain't going to do ish. She always insert herself into something that has nothing to do with it. Yeah, because she trying to, you talking about Akbar V, she trying to stay relevant. She trying to stay relevant. Like, the energy she put into double dutching her way into situations that have nothing to do with her, she could have made an album by now. Ciao. Alright, so I'm over those two. Alright, Ice Spice done responded. People are fake in the industry at the end of the day. And make sure you do your due diligence and stand on business and handle your business, okay? Make sure the logistics are set up. Don't go into a situation assuming and having expectations. Make sure things are in the best interest of you. And quite frankly, I'm not going to go on a tour and it's not beneficial to me. Period. This is just so petty. We want to touch on Tamar vocals real quick, okay? You can't make this stuff up. What's going on, Tamartians? What's going on with your girl? Child, she had a concert or a show. And I was like, Tamar, what happened to your voice? You got to know when to perform and when not to perform, seriously. Y'all ready, y'all? Oh, gosh. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. Tamar Braxton, Black Pride performance sparks debate over her vocals. Tamar has no business singing like this. And she can sing, don't get me wrong, but even Candy, they done caught bad vocals on her. Just know when it's a bad day, child. Here we go. That's a no for me. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. This person said, look, I'm looking at some of the comments, exactly why she needs to focus less on baddies, Bigo, and more on being in the damn studio. We want Tamar Braxton, not Tamar Nunn. James said I had to turn my TV down. Horrible. This person says, I was there. She sounded terrible, like for real. Oh, this person said, and was talking ish about Candy. Candy vocals ain't good either. Talk about knowing when. Look, every singer probably has a bad day. Even Mariah Carey had a bad day. But that was just horrible through and through. Through and through. Alright, that's a little bit on Tamar. She need to get in the studio for real. For real, for real. Alright, up next. Let me see. Let's get into Kirk and Rasheeda. Chill. From Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Well, it's crazy because before the clips drop, shout out to the Neighborhood Talks. Jasmine Blue, that's Kirk, other sister wife, side chick, who he currently cheating with. I don't think he ever stopped cheating. She posted this on Labor Day, Jasmine. And basically said, looks like Jasmine, Kirk, and Rasheeda enjoyed their Labor Day together. Whatever. So then the footage dropped from last night's episode. Now, Jasmine has been on the show saying that, well, what ticked her off is Jasmine trying to say Kirk is still trying to sleep with her or whatever. And then Kirk tried to mansplain it and say she be coming to the door naked. And so that forced Jasmine like, oh, you want to play with me? You want to play in my face? I'm going to expose the text messages. So she got with messy ass Carly Red and Yandy last week or whatever. And Carly Red took pictures of the screenshot or the text messages, Kirk to Jasmine. And I'm like, Carly, why don't you mind your business? Mind the business. Worry about that cheating man you about to marry. Okay? Well, Jasmine got with Rasheeda finally. Hold on. Let me get the right clip. So she pulled up the receipts. All right, here we go. And that's my thing. Stop telling other people, Jasmine. Go straight to the source. Go to Kirk's wife, if that's the case. Like, don't be telling all these messy... Because the more people you get involved, the messier it gets. Well, last night they pulled the receipt. Jasmine pulled up to Rasheeda and Kirk's event and showed the text messages. And let me tell you, the look on Rasheeda's face. Here we go.
We grown as and we gotta play around like this. If you woman enough to want to talk about it, be woman enough to bring it to my ass. So right now, I'm not with it. I'm not buying it, and I don't want to hear it.
Oh, it says, oh.
Say it.
She says something about agree, and it blanks out, and then you just see we need full disclosure. But why is this part blocked out? If she have full proof, why is this blocked out and why these marked out?
Yeah, that's not a receipt. I'm sorry. We need to get a receipt.
What's the sentence before that?
I'm not about to look at that. I mean,
this is Rasheeda.
Yeah.
The last got in here with the kids and
look at Kirk lying ass.
Talking about
they said May 22nd.
Okay. May 22nd. I don't got my phone. I don't really.
He lying.
Whatever.
Over to send to do this, like call her and we need to meet her.
You have been trying to smash. I have the proof.
You said blank if we.
How much do you think I can take?
That's what we want to know, Rasheeda. That's what we want to know. How much are you willing to take of this man's shenanigans? I think him and Jasmine still been sleeping together. Yeah, he looking rough. They probably going broke from all they failed restaurants and businesses. Ciao. Jasmine, I just think you should have, like, instead of, like, handing this stuff to messy-ass Carly, you should have just went straight to Rasheeda in the first place when it first started to happen. Like, I would have screenshotted that message and texted her, but I think she said she didn't have her number or whatever, but, yeah, you know where they live, though. I would have printed that bitch out and slid it in the mailbox. Your man's still trying to Kirk is a forever cheater. Period. Kirk is a forever cheater. Alright, up next, let's get into Fani Willis. Oh my god. I think they all hating on Ice Spice at the end of the day. Like, but Ice Spice been trying to put y'all on, and y'all mad because y'all don't have management. Or whatever. The storyline getting old, right? I'm over. What does Sean Davy Way call it? Love and flip flop. I just wait for the clips to come out on the gram. I'm not vested like that, but like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, all the men are cheaters. Even down to what's his name? What's the one that married the lawyer? Young Jock. Like, he created a baby right before y'all got married. I would have never walked down the aisle with him. Period. Oh, before we get to Fani Willis, shout out to James for sending me this story. So this former Ray J reality TV star decided to come out. She pissed me off. Because this is like, why? And I think she trying to get some clout off of this. Like, this old ass show. But she racist, yo. So we gonna expose her racist ass, okay? Here we go. Shout out to Live Bites. This is Monica Leon, a.k.a. Danger from For the Love of Ray J. You know how long ago that show was? Let's hear what she got to say, Naughty Crew. She's a racist ass, though. Here we go.
Away from all black people, my life would have been way better. Like, way better. If I had just married a nice white boy from my neighborhood growing up, or from my church, and lived in the suburbs and finished college, yeah, I'd probably be a doctor or a lawyer, and I probably would have had a totally normal, wonderful life without any drama at all, without any abuse at all. Like, I could have just found a nice person and married them, and they wouldn't have been black, and my life would have been awesome. I wouldn't have been in the hospitals. I wouldn't have been in the jails or the prisons. I wouldn't have gotten attacked. And 100% of the people who attacked me were black. 100% of them were black. 100% of the people that I've had to fight were black. 100% of the people that watch that show that are already, with just being on social media again, are... And you know, what's interesting about this whole thing, right, is had I not been so empathetic to the black situation, and had I not really just known about the history and read so many books in college. I read Elaine Brown's book. She's a Black Panther. I read a lot of the Black Panthers books in college, and I was super upset about what was happening. And I did not have a black family. I had maybe a handful of people who were black in my family. Everybody else was not black.
First of all, where's your accountability for the type of people you chose to be in relationship with? It's not a black, white thing, okay? You chose that type of character to be around you, and you want to blame the black culture for you not getting ahead in life? Bitch, go kiss my ass. For real. She need her ass beat for just saying that. She's saying basically because she surrounded herself with black people, she's not as successful. But there's no accountability for the choices you made and the decisions you made and being in relation with people. Like, is it our fault that you did not vet people properly? Is it our fault that you ignore red flags? Is it our fault that you wanted to be down so bad that you associated yourself with anybody? How are you going to attach black? This bitch is crazy. Let's hear it one more time. I just want to make sure I'm right, but I think she gets the Karen of the Year award.
I just completely stayed away from all black people, my life would have been way better. Like, way better. If I had just married a nice white boy from my neighborhood growing up, or from my church, and lived in the suburbs and finished college, yeah, I'd probably be a doctor or a lawyer, and I probably would have had a totally normal, wonderful life without any drama at all, without any abuse at all. Like, I could have just found a nice person and married them.
I can't. This is Danger from the Love of Ray J. She's saying if she would have stayed away from all black people, she wouldn't have went through so much drama in her life. Bitch, you're racist. That's racist. To attach a race to choices you made, I feel like is irresponsible on her part. And this is Danger from the Love of Ray J, y'all. This is how she talking. Last I checked, there's white people that are trash too. There's trash people in every race. It's who you choose to associate yourself with. That's up to you. You have to vet people. She look like she black. She look like she mixed. This bitch need her ass kicked. Let's Google Danger from the Love of Ray J race. Well, she been speaking about this since 2021. Shout out to Madame Noir. There was an article. It was a horrible experience. Danger from the Love of Ray J explains how the show affected her life. So she's been speaking like this. Oh my God, this her from back in the day, if y'all don't remember. I remember her. So the article says we really haven't seen or heard from her since then. That's because 3 years after the show aired, Danger was given name was Monica Leone and took a 9-year break from the industry to raise her daughter. Since then, she's gotten married and had another child. And during the pandemic, she took some time off to be a stay-at-home mom. In her first interview in 9 years, she spoke with Storm Monroe, wow, about her experience on the reality show. He's kind of racist himself. How she perceived Ray J at the time, and how being a reality star in her early 20s was a very bad experience for her. Looks like she dated Nick Cannon's brother. Her friends and family reacted to her being on the show. She said, I think they were as supportive as they could be, but after filming, as far as my family, it was not great. It was really bad for everyone. They didn't enjoy the negative press that I got and the online shaming that I got. It made them look bad. My parents didn't handle it well. It was an embarrassment, and no one really enjoyed being in the spotlight. It was a bunch of horrible things that they were saying, and it didn't go well. It wasn't good for my life. I mean, she sounds like she just has regrets. Yeah, I'm going to get into Fani Willis' daughter getting arrested. Monica Leon, African-American Polish princess. Let me see. So it looks like she's black. She looks black. So she's been speaking against the Love of Ray for the Love of Ray J from the time she got off the show. And see, that's a lot of the problem with the reality TV. You know, once they get on there, they have regrets or whatever. But why blame that on a race though? Like, I think that's ignorant of her. Oh, okay, James got it. He says she's Mexican Afro-American heritage. You know, rather than blame the race, I think you just chose the wrong people to be around. You did not vet people properly, and I feel disrespected that she's making these comments. You know who else I feel disrespected by? Remy Ma. This bitch miserable. Now, her and Fat Joe just dropped a new song. And Remy's lyrics are disturbing. Is this it? The song is called Out of Control.
And imagine what I...
Wait, hold on. This is her lyrics. We're going to play it briefly. Here we go.
Shot my friend over a band. And imagine what I do to a bitch that I can't stand. Right now I'm on the edge. So don't push me. Need my dick sucked so bad, but all I got is this good.
I got a problem with that. Like, you did time. You have no remorse. Remy Ma is nasty. And I think it's because she lost the greatest thing in her life. Papoose, you played him out for a buster. And now you angry. But she's talking about the crime where she blickied the girl or whatever over money. She has no remorse. Disgusting. And you wonder why your son is in prison now facing murder charges. I heard behind the scene, Remy is nasty. And that's why her career won't go anywhere. Like, where's your album, Remy? All I see you doing is collabs with Fat Joe. I know you did a collab with the other young lady and it was good, but I think it's just messed up. And I think it's also against the law for her to be glorifying what she did to that young lady. I think it's against the law for her to even be profiting off of the victim she created. It's disgusting. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Yeah, they said Danger did some time. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Remy lyrics. I think it's messed up. Like, for her victim. And... Right, where's the hip-hop police? I don't think it's cool that she's rapping about an incident where she created a victim. It's not cool. But it's clear what side you on, Remy. You want to be a gangster. And it's like, grow up. Grow up. What's more important? You being gangster or you being a good role model for your daughter, Reminisce? But she don't care. I'm sorry. She's just been so nasty. Footage came out of her talking crap to a fan online. Let me see if I can find it. Please thumbs up the video. And we about to get into Fannie Mae. I'm not even going to spend... Let me see. She was like online. I mean, her and Papoose have quietly divorced. And I think she's going to regret it. And he did that out of respect for her. Oh. Out of control. It's just like, as powerful as she is, her attitude is nasty. The same thing I feel about Nicki Minaj.
Tell me how many y'all watch.
But she's just like really nasty. I can't find a clip, but that's okay. Let's move on. But I just don't think it's cool that she put that in her lyrics. It shows that she has no remorse. The delusion is so thick. Do you hear Amy Slayton from 600? Yes, I did hear about that, child. Let's get into Fani Willis' arrest, and then we'll touch on that. I used to watch My 600-Pound Life. All right, so Fani Willis' daughter got a mug shot. All right, shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Georgia DA Fani Willis' 25-year-old pregnant daughter arrested for driving with a suspended license. Wow. Wow. So last month, the daughter of Fani Willis, the district attorney of Fulton County, was reportedly arrested for driving with a suspended license, according to new reports by the New York Post. Kanaya Willis, 25, was stopped by police in Tyrone, Georgia on August 24th for using her cell phone while driving. Nepo privilege, maybe. During the stop, officers found out that her license had also been revoked, according to an incident report from the Daily Mail. The Texas Southern University student, whose mother is in charge of prosecuting Trump for the 2020 election interference case in Georgia, is said to be pregnant. She informed an officer that she had been using her cell phone due to her mother calling her related to her pregnancy. That's no excuse. That's no excuse. They got holders. They got earpieces. That's no excuse. First of all, let's talk about, why are you driving on a revoked license? That's ridiculous. It's showing like she felt like she was privileged and entitled because of who her mother is, and she thought she would get away with it. Not cool. They arrested her, as they should. As they should, pregnant or not. You should not be. If your license is revoked, don't drive. It's gonna cost you more money in the long run, driving on a revoked license. So she was arrested on August 24th. She was driving a 2010 Nissan Altima. And she tried to use Fani Willis as a way to get out of... Yeah, no. No, darling. So, after she was arrested and handcuffed at the side of the highway and was taken to Fayette County Jail for a misdemeanor charge of driving with a revoked or suspended license, Willis' mother later arrived on the scene to take possession of her vehicle. The report adds, Kanaya was later released and told to appear in the town of Tyrone Municipal Court for an arraignment on October 24th, according to the public record. In Georgia, the punishment for driving with a suspended license includes at least 2 days in jail, a minimum fine of $500, and a 6-month extension of the license suspension. See? It's going to cost them more money, and her license is going to be suspended even longer. So if she's found guilty of the second offense, the penalty is increased to at least 10 days in jail and a fine between $1,000 and $2,500. So when they reached out to Fani Willis for a comment, she quickly hung up. Okay? At the end of the day, she's grown. And Fani needs to let her pay for her crimes. Like, she has no business driving while suspended. And then you're pregnant at that. Let me see if I can find this, my 600-pound life story. Here we go. Shout out to the Jasmine Pan. So, I used to watch 600-Pound Life. I love Dr. Now because he holds people accountable. All right. And part of the series was 2 twin sisters. I believe one passed away. And the show was called 1,000-Pound Sisters. So 1,000-Pound Sisters star Amy Slayton arrested at the zoo for alleged DRUG possession and child endangerment. Child. So reality star Amy Slayton, known for her TLC 1,000-Pound Sisters, was arrested on September 2nd at Tennessee Safari Park for DRUG possession and child endangerment. The Crockett County Sheriff's Department responded to a report of a guest being bitten by a camel, and upon arrival, deputies are immediately overtaken by suspicious odors coming from the guest's vehicle, according to a Facebook post. So Slayton and Brian Scott Lavorne were charged with illegal possession of Schedule 1 and 4 substances, as well as 2 counts of child endangerment. Both were booked into the Crockett County Jail. The charges and allegations referenced in this release are merely accusations of criminal conduct and not evidence. The Sheriff's Department stated the defendant is presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt and convicted through due process of law. The exact details of the situation, including the presence of conditions of the children, have not been fully disclosed. This is horrible. Poor baby. Poor baby. That is crazy. That is crazy. Poor baby. People got to do better. And Fani Willis, if this is any sign of what kind of parent your daughter going to be, child, prepare to raise your grandbaby, Fani Willis. Okay? Because that's what's going on. That's what's going on. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to get out of here. I got to sign into the plantation. I may be back later because there's a lot going on in the teen mom world with Ashley and Bar and Amber and Gary and the Leah situation. I've been keeping my eye on it. And yeah, I'm going to come back with a second video for that. I'll probably do that on my lunch today. But let me know what y'all think about these topics. I know I want to try these Krispy Kremes from Barbie Collection. Go get me some after work. I know I want to try them, okay? Go ahead. I like Krispy Kreme, all right? So y'all let me know what y'all think about these topics. Let me know what y'all think about Remy Ma. Basically making light of the crime she committed in her new lyrics. She sounds very angry lately, and I think it has a lot to do with the divorce and what she going through with her son. And she probably got to make money now because she got to pay for her son legal fees or whatever, and she got to support herself. You ain't seen her with Easy the Block Captain because he was a bum trolling you. Like, I thought you would have been smarter than that, Remy. Seriously, to fall for this Papoose knockoff lookalike, child. Let me know what y'all think about Fani Willis' daughter getting arrested. Let me know what y'all think about Ice Spice and Cleotrapa going back and forth, okay? But I'll be back later. It's some more shit. Oh, let me close the show with this. Now, JT sat down with a podcast and they asked her who her favorite rappers were. And I thought this was interesting, but she wiggled her way out of it, child. We'll close the show with this. Here we go.
He's talented. Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice.
Hold on, let me start over.
These other female rappers from most to least talented. Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice, Lotto, Cardi B. Just talent-wise.
Talent-wise.
It was just a big old talentless.
This is hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is hard because...
This is hard. Like, my heart is pounding asking.
My heart is pounding to answer this, but not in that type of way because I'm shaking because I don't want to eat this wing. The wing's so spicy. This is making me sneeze. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and bite this chicken.
It looks good. Just try it.
That's a messy question, hot ones. You know? I'm gonna bite this chicken.
This is for women empowerment.
She wiggled her way out of it. Yo, when all else fails, just bite into the chicken, child. Okay? Y'all know I love me some wings. All right. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. Thank you all for joining me. Please like, comment, and share. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We almost to 3K subs. Thank you so much, Knotty Crew. Love you all. Peace and blessings to you. Until next time, I'm out. One.